Hello and welcome to the demo of the Charge Knowledgebank software developed by Team Omega of the Utrecht University. Starting off, we're on the homepage. The homepage has three buttons in the middle that can redirect you to the search, projects and archive page. It also hosts uploaded files list that you can quickly access. The left sidebar also shows all the pages, shows a new button and a search field. We'll start off by going into the archive. The archive has a list of all the items in the knowledge bank. For example, we have a resource here. You can see that it has many relations to other items in the archive and also a lot of information such as a source or a publication code. Here you can see a person, the right sidebar that shows relations and information. And this is the right sidebar for an organization with, as you can see at the top, a link to the organization's website. Now, in this sidebar, you can also click on tags and regions that will set it as a filter in the archive. As you can see, once I click the source or region, it adds it as a filter. You can also go into the filters directly at the top here and choose what kind of items you want to be shown, a public date range, a publication date range, and reset filters, tag filters or region filters, or you can reset them all and go back to the archive as it is originally. Then we're going to show you how to upload a resource. For this example, we're going to upload an article. If you select the file, what is a good democracy, give it a title, add a publication date, a language code, which is going to be English, and select type scientific article. An abstract field pops up where you can put the abstract of the scientific article. With that inserted, you can start adding an author. However, because the author of this document is not yet in the database, we'll be creating a new author. We click create new person and start typing the name of the author. Some fields, as you can see, are mandatory. Those have a star and others are not. As this person is a researcher at the University of Florence, we're going to add a relation to a new organization that we're going to add, namely the University of Florence. So here we create a new organization. As you can see, within the upload functionality, you have the option to add new resources and new persons immediately, which is very useful. Once we filled in all the information, we submit it and go back to the resource upload page. We're going to add a tag, an existing tag, and we're going to create a new tag. And if we're all done and finished, we can submit the resource. It's going to bring you to the archive where you can, at the top, can see the new three items we just added, the resource, the person or organization. And if we go into the right sidebar of the resource, you can see that the AI functionality has added recommended tags and related resources. We can now add such a recommended tag to the normal tags of the document, so it can be used to search for the document and search similar documents. We can also edit information by enabling the edit mode. You'll see edit buttons pop up for every field. We're going to add a source. Clicking such a source will take you to the website. And we're going to add a publication code by pasting it in here, like so. Now the badges you see as well as the related resources, are clickable and will take you to the item that is there. So, for example, clicking depolitizing democracy will be taken to the specific right sidebar of the resource. Now we're going to a different resource and going to try to click through some of the relations. First, the organization that published the resource, then to a resource published by the organization, and now to an author. And we will be moving back using the previous button, and we can also go back to next. We're going to delete the resource and show you how it pops up in the trash. And if you look at it in the trash, you get a warning. This item is in the trash. And you can click that button to bring it back to the normal archive. Now we're going to take a look at the tags. In the tags, we'll see that the newly added tag, the AI tag, is in the tag list. We're now going to edit it and show you that you can merge two tags. This can be useful if you have very similar tags and you want it to be just one, to be less cluttered. You can merge them, and all the resources that had either one of them or both tags will now be under that one tag, like so. Projects give you space to concentrate resources on a certain topic or research. It also has tags and project creators. Before we show you how a new project is created, I'm going to show you how to add a new user. In the user page, you can see all the users and invite a new user. This user will now, in their email, get a link. If they click that link, they come to the sign up page where they can fill in their information. And if you agree to the terms and conditions, you can sign up. And you'll be taken to the sign in screen where you can, using the information you just now put in, sign into your account. Now, you might want to be able to change some of your account settings. So we're going to look into that. At the bottom left, you can click on account settings and you'll be taken to this page where you can, for example, change your profile picture. Moving back to projects, we're going to create a new project. We're going to give it a title and select the admin account, which was just used to create or to invite the new account, as a co-creator. And we're going to add some tags. Project is now created, however still empty. You can add folders to create a structure in your project for clearer structure and better searching. If you go into the folder, you can add resources from the archive there. And add a resource in the parent folder. You can click this icon to open it and the X icon to delete it. Delete the resource from the project. You can edit project settings with the edit button and, for example, add a description. And you can delete an entire project like so. Now going back to the users, as an admin you can change the user level of other users, so this user will now be promoted to admin, and you can also remove a user by clicking the trash icon. Then you can log out. Now, two more features will be shown to you that are special as they have AI powering them. So the search functionality of the Knowledge Bank works with factorized queries that target factorized resources. Looking here, you can enter a search query and it'll find you resources. You can add another language also, and due to content understanding, it'll get the same answer anyway. You can ask a question and still get answers. You can also see the list view that shows you the specific part of a resource that relates to your question. Now, the other AI feature is the chatbot. In the chatbot, you can ask questions about information in the knowledge bank. You have a history, you can start a new chat, and if you want to, you can turn off the knowledge bank as a source of information and you get a general answer. This is done by clicking the rose-colored KB button. You can click on a resource citation in the answer of the chatbot and be taken directly to that resource in the archive. That was the demo of the Knowledge Bank software. Thank you for listening and good luck using the Knowledge Bank software.